Hello, dear friends. Hope so you are doing so well. This is your mentor Salman Mirza in front of you, and in this today's video, I am going to discuss about what is networking. In the very recent videos, we are covering some terminologies like about different topologies, about the IP addresses, about the network, and also the devices like switch, router, hub, and the most influential device such as router, the layer 3 devices. So these are basically already have been discussed in our previous video. So in this video I am going to discuss about the further the one of the main important topic that you can see that what is IP address. Okay, as you know that IP address is basically one of the most important questions that are asked by the interviews in the interviews, so that it is very crucial and one of the most important question. Okay, so all you know about the IP addresses, what is IP addresses and the type of IP addresses, it includes basically IPv4, IPv6 IP addresses. Also, what is public IP address, what is private IP address. Okay, after that, what is subnetting, why we use subnetting. Okay, so in this video we are going to discuss all these terminologies. Okay, so first of all I am going to discuss about the brief introduction, like what is an IP address. So IP address is basically stands for internet protocols, the protocols that are device used over the internet. Okay, it is basically represents the protocols over an internet. Suppose that you have a basically a device. The device should be any kind of it can be your laptop, it can be your mobile. Okay, so first of all these devices have their MAC addresses. Okay, all the physical devices has their MAC addresses. Okay, after that the device that is over an internet, so of course you have connected some kind of internet with your device to connect globally in this world. Okay, so the ISP, internet service provider, which provides or which assigns you the unique IP address, that is called an IP address. Okay, it is basically you can say that a unique identification code, a unique identification number that allot to you by your ISP, internet service provider systems. Okay, it can be your device PTCL, it can be any kind of your service provider. Okay, so this is the basically a brief introduction of about the IP address. Okay, so there are basically two types of IP addresses. Okay, two kinds of IP addresses. You can say that the one of the most important is IPv4, that we most probably and we most commonly used in our mobile phones over an internet. In IPv4 is basically an IP address that assigns to you by your ISP, internet service provider, when you need to connect globally in this world. Okay, as compared to IPv4, if we discuss about IPv6, internet protocol version 6, so it is basically, you can say that one of the also most important and but most rarely used IP address. Okay, it basically includes the most specific properties of that. It contains basically 8 octet, while as the IPv4 contains basically the 4 octets. Okay, the also the symbol, the sign of IPv4 address and the sign of IPv6 addresses are basically different. Okay, the IPv4, if we are talking about IPv4 internet protocol version 4 addresses, it is denoted by 192.169. 1.1. Okay, it is basically consist of the 4 octet of IP address. Okay, it depends on whether how many of network ports are in this IP address and how many of host ports are in this IP address. Okay, in case of IPv6, IPv6 contains 8 octet. Okay, in the basically form of hexadecimal values. Okay, you can say that 0000 dot 1111 dot 6754 dot so etc up to 4 octets. Okay, so this is called the IPv6 internet protocol version 6. And after that and these questions might be possible to ask from you in an interview, in your interview. So this is very you need to basically highlight these questions. You need to note these questions on your notepad so that it could be easy to remember these kind of questions, because the IPv4 and IPv6 is basically the basics of networking. Okay, all the devices, you can say that your computers in the lab, after that your mobile phones, all the devices in that world are basic which are connected globally by using an internet is now have basically the unique identification code or unique identification address, just like the address of your home. Okay, so this is known as IP address. So this is our the today's topic. So in the next video I am going to discuss about the type of also the classifications of network IP addresses, like what kind of IP addresses exist, what is private IP address and what is public IP address. After that we will discuss about the what is subnetting and why we use subnetting. Okay, so thank you.